Just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. The song. Oh, sorry, I got a song stuck in my head. Okay, so how is everybody doing? Just say hello. Hello. That's what it is. But welcome in. Don't mind to show some support. You can share, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy it, there's also a donation option located in my description box below. You can donate to my cash app or my PayPal, and everything is totally appreciated, and it helps me to widen my channel, help with my kids, and other finances that we might have with our situation being what it is. And so any kind of support or growth that helps me to grow my channel is really appreciated, and you get thank you for it. With that being said, I am going to go ahead and get into this reading some let's see what we have. I'm actually going to take my hair down. I've been up all day. So I hope everyone's doing well today. Very good. I'm going to remove my energy from these cards from this reading so I can get clear. Hear it. Right now we've got Aries, Venus, we've got Taurus, Venus. Two more. We've got Sagittarius, Venus, Virgo, and Gemini when it comes out. So this might be I can be addressing the group, or you have all these signs in your chart. These are people and how ironic, I asked for 4 and I get 5. So this is really important, guys. So we've got Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo. We've got Cancer on the top and Scorpio on the bottom. So collectively we have about 7 signs after the minors. That's a G, sorry guys. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I'm going to go ahead and use this here. How do you get messages like this? And let's see. This as well. I've got my ancient wisdom deck out. I have this new monster deck, that's what I'm going to call it. They got me. So we're going to go ahead and I've got my celestial deck as well. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. So again, we have Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have Cancer on top, we have Scorpio on the bottom. Oh, we have Virgo too. Okay, so we've got 5 out here. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's been working hard on something. Okay, somebody's been working hard on some sort of contract. Or maybe they're thinking about how to break out a contract. Somebody that's going to be writing a contract. Or it's like somebody's working towards a contract. There's a contract here. So somebody could be working on some sort of offer that's going to give somebody, or this is someone working towards Alright. So somebody's been watching here. There's somebody that's been watching this is all about the balcony flying monitoring card. But this is all about not wanting to be seen. So you I feel like they think it's really hard on yourself. You've just been working really hard on your craft, whatever that may be. But there's definitely something here about somebody's been watching you and they don't want to be seen. You might not see this person, or this person could be
Welcome back, collective. Welcome back. In the introduction, you guys were listening to the sounds of Metal and Metal Ann has been one of those people that has given me so much. Well, this is somebody that is part of the collective that has been instrumental in the collective. In fact, it's actually quite fitting that this is my first video for several months now, but I feel that as a duty, seeing that she has been a target, or she has been going through a similar situation as such as myself, and you know what? This is something I wanted to share with the collective, and especially with you. What I wanted to share with the collective is that this harassment, or the things that we've been facing, or the harassment that we've been facing, it kind of took a turn today. It's taken a turn this year. This year has been very intense. It's like we've been put through the fiery furnace. It's kind of, we're being prepared. And these are things that we may overlook as we're going through things. We may overlook during the situation or when we're going through these things. But what I wanted to share with you guys is that, and especially with you and also the collective, what I wanted to share with you is that something stood out to me. I was out and about going through my daily routine or on my way home, and one thing that I realised is that I was being followed by a group. There was actually a group that was gathering around, and their form, the gathering, it was kind of like one thing that I realised, guys, is that I think they do it sort of to, it's like a form of, they want to show you their presence. They want to get close to you. They want to get close to you. So what they will do is they will show up in numbers and groups, and they will show up in different directions. And one of the points is that I realized earlier is that these are, the people that are behind the gang stalking. They have no motive of their own. They have no motive of their own. So they have no motive of their own. In other words, they're either doing it they're doing it by instruction. They're following instructions or directions. And by that, lets you know that your intentions far outweigh theirs. Your intention is from the heart. Our intention is from the heart, because we're here and it's really to kind of sway or discourage, or they want to sway or discourage us. One thing that I realized earlier on today is these individuals, I want to give you a scenario. Basically, being in the supermarket. I was in the supermarket earlier, and there was one person in front of me. Actually, in the queue, I was going to the self-service checkout, and there was nobody in front of me. The entire area was clear. As I'm starting to pay for my groceries, paying for them, I looked behind me. There were 300. There was a queue queue of people. I wish I would have taken my phone out and filmed it, because one moment there was nobody there, but the next moment they're all gathered there. They were gathering behind. And the thing that made it clear to me is that these individuals, their intentions were to apply some sort of pressure. They wanted to aggravate, to agitate. Collective, these individuals, they only want to observe you. They only want to observe. I want to say in that situation, they wanted to observe in that situation, because obviously being a person of interest, being a TI, shout out to TI, being a TI, you'll go through so much, like so much pressures, so much is going on. They're trying to overwhelm you, but this is a strategy. This was a tactic. What they were doing is that they were trying to say, it's like they were sending, these messages of, you have to, that there were so many people in the queue, but it's like, but you realise it's that they're only there trying to intimidate. They want to intimidate. They want you to be intimidated. They want you to be rushing. They want you to forget something. They want you to say, oh, I've got to go home now. But no, we continue, we keep fighting until the end. There's a saying by Che Guevara. It says, hasta la victoria siempre. We fight always. We fight always. But the tip that I would like to share with the collective is that we have a reason to fight. We have a reason to fight. We have a reason to continue. They do not have that same reason. They do not have that same reasoning. Their instructions are only a script that they're following. They're following the script. Now, I'm going to go to the cards as I share this story and just basically trying to say to you, collective, is that help is on the way. Help is on the way, and this help, the help, it's a realization. It's a realization which is from the divine. A realization from the divine that you are divine, and they cannot impede you any further than they're doing. Yes, every day is a challenge. They've been challenging us, and also provoking us. They've been provoking us, trying to get us out of character. But collective, I want you to remember this. Breathing and being calm, breathing and being calm, and being aware. The divine said, do my prophet no harm. Touch not mine anointed. They have specific instructions. There's only so much they can do. There's only so much these individuals are capable of. They fear you. So they want to aim to discourage you. These individuals are in awe of you. They're in awe of you. And we must continue, because every day, little by little, we're receiving guidance and we're receiving revelation. Today was a new moon. We're going towards a new beginning and also a new start. And the moon today is the 18th. On this side, today is the 18th, which is also Cancerian. So it's a double Cancer. It's a new moon in Cancer, and it's the 18th, which is also the moon in the tarot. So this also speaks about revelations. This also speaks about awareness. This also speaks about our consciousness, which is raising. This is our consciousness is raising. We're being gifted with consciousness from the divine. And this consciousness is an awareness, a realization. These are simply bots. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says these are bots. So when you speak about the computer and for instance, I was watching a video that Metal made earlier when they've been hacking her. They've been attacking her through the hacking system. They've been attacking her through the hacking of the computer. They've been hacking her computer, been hacking her system, changing her passwords, stuff like that. This is what you call a provocation. They're provoking you. They're trying to say, we know what you're doing. But guess what? These are nothing more than bots. Yes, I believe they receive instructions. Some people are receiving instructions. Guess what I'm trying to say, collective? I guess what I'm trying to say is even the actual gang stalkers are an extension of the system. They're an arm. They're an arm of the system. They're an arm of the system. They're an extension of the system. They following orders. I.e. what I'm getting here, guys, is that they are, they're like the boots on the ground, the foot soldiers that carry out commands for the computer, that carry out commands for the system. And today was a realization, and this is why I've been prompted to make this video. And I've been prompted to make this video because I realized that even those flesh and bone gang stalkers are also simply bots. They're bots, that's right, they're bots. I.e., you get, when you're receiving when you're connecting with your collective on the live videos, you get those comments. Some of those commenters are bots. They can be bots. Normally, they're not even a real person. It's, what you're receiving is a bot pretending to be real. Sometimes the computer will also challenge itself, and it will say, when you're typing in a password, it will say, click and tick this box or this area to prove that you're not a bot. These are bots. The realization was these are bots. Their opinion, which is something, their opinion matters very little once you ascend. Their opinion is going to matter very little once you ascend. Their opinion is going to matter very little once you become aware, collective. Once you become aware to who they are, their opinion matters zero. And they're trying to stop the collective from receiving this awareness. It's the awareness. Neo. I really didn't want to go there, but Neo was faced with Agent Smith, who was a bot. He was faced with Agent Smith, who was a bot, until Neo came into his awareness. He was able to do his thing. He was able to bypass them. He was able to telegraph them from a mile away. And on that note, they lost their power, collective. On that note, they lost their power. What I'm trying to say, collective, is this awareness, this power that you have far outweigh 300 gang stalkers behind you. Your awareness far outweighing 1,000 gang stalkers behind you. Your awareness far outweighs all these gang stalkers that are here in the cyber world your awareness far outweighs them, because when you realize that they don't actually exist, except for one or two. There's one or two. You might have one surrounding in the community, because one of the things that we realize is that somebody that is in this program is always placed within a community where they're surrounded. Guys, it's not by chance that your neighborhood will be full of perks. Your neighborhood will be full of gang stalkers. Your neighborhood you'll be completely surrounded. But guess what? The thing is here, these perks, once you come into your awareness, they're simply gonna disappear. Once you come into your awareness, once you connect with that realization, with that star, once you connect with that star, you see, number 17, once you connect with that star, which you are, collective, they simply disappear. They simply vanish. You're the main female. You're the main one. Collective. You're the main person. Shout out to Metal Andy. You're the divine feminine. You're the divine feminine. And the divine one is always with you. It's a realization. They're bots. They're bots. Simply put, they are bots. Simply put, they are extensions. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, what Spirit says is one of their tactics or one of their strategies is that they try to make you believe there's so many of them. 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 There's only one or two of them. And that one or two of them is a bot. It's an extension. That one or two of them is a bot, is an extension of the actual system, the actual matrix. They're just an extension. So some of them online that have been contacting us, hacking our accounts, trying to discourage us, those one or two of them, they're simply bots. They simply want to see what you're going to respond, how you're going to respond. It's an experiment to see how you're going to respond. But you know what? I took on a hiatus, but I'm back for the fight. I'm back here for the fight. I'm back here to fight the good fight. Because I realized today that these individuals are simply waiting on you. They're simply waiting on you. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you, collective. They're waiting on you, Metal One. They're waiting on the TI. They're waiting on the TI. They're waiting for us to say, this is how it's going to be. You're the maestro. You're the maestra. You're the teacher. They're the students. Collective. They're waiting on you to put them on recess. Now, this was a a quick video, just a quick introduction or reintroduction, you know, because you know this realization is going to be epic. Once you become into your realization, you become this Lion of Judah. You become this great lion. Believe you me. Trust me. Believe you me, collective. Believe you me. We have been seeing you. We have been seeing you, and they're afraid. If you were to see how they see you, if you were to see how they see you, collective, if you were to see how they see you, you would soon understand that you're the one. Holy Spirit, thank you. Give us one card. Give us one card. Give us one card for the collective. Give us one card for the collective. Give us one card. Give us one card what we need to see. Give us one card what we need to see. What do we need to see right now? What do we need to see right now? I'm going to call this reading. What do we need to see right now? Thank you, Holy Spirit. The mature woman. This is also the Lovers card. Number 6. This is also the Angel. Collective. The Lovers. Thank you for joining us. Metal, please stay. Please continue doing what you've been doing. You've helped so many. If you were to know how much you have helped the collective, if you were to really know, if you were to really see yourself and how much you're adored by the collective, how much we adore you, how much we've learned from you, if you were to really see this mature woman, also speaks about strength. I'm also getting strength from this card here. I'm also getting determination. I'm also getting the Chariot. Help is on the way. I'm also getting the Chariot from this card. And you know, and it's so fitting because we're in this Cancer season right now. We're in the Cancer season. So this is very fitting. This also is speaking about you're in your glory. You're in your glory, collective. And if you were to see yourself through the eyes of even the highest of the gang schoolboys, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised to see how they view you, collective. This has been your reading. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Peace and love. God bless.
Or you guys might be coming up. Well, I am seeing a level 11 here. This could be someone that admires you, or it could be your soulmate. Soulmate isn't always something that you end up in a relationship. It's twin flame isn't easy. But we do have somebody out here has been definitely watching you from afar. They want to make you an offer. We have the spy card out here and the close. They don't want to be seen, but they've been watching. We see you as a master magician here, and they want to bring you this contract to help you gain some sort of stability here. I feel like they know that you've had going really great here, you've been going through a lot. I feel but it's like they see your shit coming in. If somebody offers something to you, or this is already starting to happen, I feel like you're seeing signs from the universe. Temperance is here, and you know what intuitively something out for you. I feel like you've been waiting on that long time. You could have to master something, master a certain mindset, a perspective. Yeah, again, 11-11. I did say soulmate or twin flame, so this could start out as a friendship that ends up as a love. Or somebody here admires you and they actually want to be with you. This could be somebody that you're destined to be with, because in this card, if you look at it, this is like the Archangel Michael hovering over Adam. If you're actually looking at this picture, that's exactly what it looks like to me. So this could be somebody that you're destined to be with. This could be your, might actually be. Some people don't believe in that stuff. If you don't, soulmate. Yeah, this person could have had exes or exes around them for a really long time. This person could have done that to this side of the and this person's been observing you for a really long time. Look at 11-11 on here. You've got a lot of tentacles. This person could have been observing you for anywhere. Let's see, we've got this. We've got the 8 of Pentacles out there. 8 months. 8 to 11 months. I'm getting months. So this person could have been observing you anywhere from 8 to 11 months. I feel like somebody tried to put a haze or illusion to past illusions over you, your reputation. Something was done here to make this person see you in a different way, or make this person feel like they have to watch you. Like, just to see. I feel like this person wanted to make sure you're trustworthy before coming in with an offer. There's something here about that as well. Yeah, this has been, see how it's sideways? This has been on the table for a really long time. I feel like they've been wanting to come forward with this, but it's just been delay after delay. And it has to do with this. But I feel like these illusions are broken now. Somebody wanted what this person was going to offer you, and they tried to find you. Okay, yeah, they tried to cause you a lot of burden, so this situation caused you a lot of burden. But there's definitely something there that somebody, it's not like necessarily that somebody wanted your spot, it's that they wanted what this person was trying to offer you. I mean, it could be your spot. Because this could be a destined situation. So this could even be a marriage proposal for some of you. If that's the case, then yes, this person was trying to steal your spot. But this person was also trying to sabotage a business offer or a job offer. That's why this is in sideways. And then you're trying to do a lot of negative things.
Every summer, so your baby mama drop till. You don't want no drama, pimple promise I do not slip. Chrome 4 filth, here well in the cops drill. I'ma go to humble with the chrome right in front of that. 5 carat stone with the platinum on the under that. Rap beef, I ain't gonna participate in none of that. I'm aiming at your fitty cap, you ain't gonna want none of that. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the mouth, ASAP. Ask everybody who's running AG, that they gonna say me, ASAP. Niggas hating on CSC, get straight, ASAP. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the mouth, ASAP. I know a lot of rappers don't like me. but they won't fight me. Feds swear I still double, why they wanna guide me? Asses on the throne, I ain't never taking light. Now that tongue wrestling, hating while I'm gone, don't excite me. How many rappers you know that can hold it on the right street? Each stay talking on the cell phone nightly. Know my population, half the jail just like me. Police is think I'm crazy, scared a nigga go strike. Contrarily, a nigga trying me is unlikely. They barking, don't bother me, I be bombing before they bite me. They just shot to see my rap, exactly how my life be. Shiesty, with a conversation point priceless. My fist so rocky and my wrist so icy. Mighty, thrown on my rocker just slightly. Feisty, flaming hot temper don't ignite me. I'm only gonna ask you by the answer once politely. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. Ask anybody who's running AG, and they gonna say me ASAP. Niggas hating on CSC, get straight ASAP. Niggas try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. To the man of the people, my plan is to keep you at least 2 levels under me where I need you. I'ma take advantage of my chance to defeat you. True colors to shown ass on when I see you. I'm grown, nigga, so let it be known we ain't equal. You're sadly mistaken if you're thinking I can't reach you. Beat you to a fucking pulp if I need to. The very spot you're standing in, there's where I leave you. Seen on the scene, white tees and visums. OG status, I don't beat unless I need to. Sissy, you ain't out of line and you running out of time. Hang behind closed door when you heard I got some time. Yeah, I know you were thinking out of sight and out of mind, but I'm the wrong one for you to trap. You to try to shine. Listen, nigga, this shit here is more than just a lot of rhymes. I don't know what you do for your respect, but I'm a guy for mine. A nigga try to play me, I'ma blow him off the map ASAP. Ask anybody who's running AG, that they gonna say me ASAP. Niggas hating on CSC, get straight ASAP. Niggas tryna play me, I'ma